Hi Virgo, how are you? I hope you are doing well. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nina or Sinfulpluto, and if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for joining us today, and I really hope that you are able to receive a message. I hope you receive a message that resonates with you and that speaks to you for the upcoming 2 weeks. So in this week's video, we're going to be going over what you should be expecting for the next 2 weeks rather than the 1 week. I'm going on vacation soon. I'm actually going on vacation in a week. So rather than doing a weekly video and then missing out one video or 1 week, I would rather just do the 2 weeks. So this is going to apply to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Sidereal and Tropical. If you don't know where your placements are, you can go to astro.com to find all the information that you need. All right, and this is going to be for the days August 5th till the 18th, okay? So what is in store for Virgo between August 5th and the 18th? By the way, I'm using the Happy Tarot if you're interested. My best friend Gabby got them for me. She's Guylex on YouTube. You should check her out. She's also Guylex on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah. Okay. So what is in store for Virgo? What is in store for Virgo between August 5th and the 18th? What is in store for Virgo, August 5th and the 18th? Alright, we got 2 cards. Okay, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups reversed. Okay. Immediately, I'm getting idealization and fantasizing and not being all that grounded on earth in terms of a relationship, whatever relationship that might be in your life, okay? We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, so overworking yourself, not doing something for yourself, but doing it for others. And then we have the Page of Wands, and then we have the Four of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck, and then under that is the Nine of Cups. Okay, so we're going to be going over these 4 cards first, and then we'll probably later go over the others. Okay, so Seven of Cups is very much Piscean energy to me. I know like traditionally it's like Scorpio Venus or whatever, but this to me is a Pisces card. Like it's very Piscean to me. I'm sorry. So there's a lot of idealization here, or a lot of kind of a lack of clarity in terms of what's true and what's not true. I feel like you've kind of been sold a fantasy and you're kind of just going with it. And I feel that with the Two of Cups reversed, this is saying that a lot of you could be confused about some sort of relationship in your life, whatever that relationship may be. It doesn't have to be romantic. But there's a lot of confusion or idealization about a relationship. For some of you, I feel like a lot of you are really wishing and hoping that you can rekindle some sort of relationship, because the Two of Cups reversed is like a broken relationship or some sort of breakup. So some of you could either be really confused about some sort of breakup, or you're like idealizing that person coming back into your life, or kind of hoping and wishing, unrealistically, should I say, for things to get better, if that kind of makes sense. I feel that with the Seven of Cups, it's just like there's some sort of like romanticizing this person. I feel that you're very unclear about this. It could also be with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups reversed. It's like you're very unclear about a relationship that you have with someone. And I feel that I feel that a lot of you are really caught up in cloud 9, and you're thinking that this is the best relationship that you've ever been in, and you love this person so much, and you idealize them, you place them on a pedestal, and you do all of these things for them. And I feel that it's a very superficial connection. I feel that you don't truly know this person on a deep level. I feel that you know very superficial facts, kind of like what's their favorite color, what's their favorite food, what are their physical, what are their interests, but it's nothing ever really deep. I feel that there's kind of a lack of substance in this relationship, but I feel that, again, you've kind of succumbed into this fantasy and you don't really mind that, because it's almost like, wow, this person makes me really happy and all of this stuff. And so you're kind of okay with the fact that, you know, you're in this fantasy. It's just like kind of like a lack of awareness. But yeah, that's kind of like what it seems to me with this Two of Cups. It's just like you're caught up in this fantasy, but the reality is that the relationship is just really kind of disharmonious, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I feel that it's disharmonious. You're on completely different pages. It's not... You think that this person is a soulmate or a karmic tie or a twin flame or whatever you want to call it. And it's not. If I'm going to be completely honest, it's not. The reality is very starkly different from what you have painted in your own mind. And a lot of you, I think, are trying to rationalize it because as a Virgo, right, as an earth sign, you try to, and you're ruled by Mercury or whatever, you try to rationalize this idealization, and you're like, you know, really trying to justify these feelings and justify why you want to stay in this relationship, or justify why you think that this is the perfect relationship for you, why this person is perfect for you. But like when you say it out loud and when other people when you tell other people, you can kind of see them looking at you like, they're kind of giving you the side eye. I don't think that people will like straight up tell you like, man, this isn't right for you, but they're kind of giving you the side eye, and they're like, like, I guess, you know what I mean? And so I feel like you're really trying to rationalize why you want to stay in this relationship for a lot of you, or you're trying to rationalize whatever it is, but it's like you're trying to rationalize your own idealizations, if that kind of makes sense. Because, I mean, you're opposite of Pisces. Even though you like to think of yourself as a very rational and logical person, I mean, you have to remember, you're opposite of Pisces, bro. Like, two sides of the same coin. You know, you like to think that you're very logical, that you're this, that you're that you're grounded, whatever. But I promise you, you're not all that different from Pisces, okay? The difference between you is that you tie logic in with it. But it's like, it's a twisted sort of logic, if that kind of makes sense. Anyways, so I feel that a lot of you are trying to justify why you should stay in this relationship. And with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, it's like, it's unequal, this relationship, because someone is putting in a lot more work than the other person. Whenever I have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, it can signify a few things. One, it could signify overworking yourself. Two, it can signify someone who is doing something not for themselves, but for other people. So a lot of you could be like staying in this relationship, not because some of you may not even be like happy in this relationship. Again, you're trying to justify why you're staying, but a lot of you, I think, are staying in this relationship to make the other person happy. You're trying to serve this person. You want to make, like, it's all based on other people's happiness. It could be that you're trying to impress someone. It could be that you're trying to entertain someone, but it's not rooted in your own self. It's rooted in someone else. And I feel that some of you are trying to justify or rationalize why you're staying in this situation. Again, or I never said this, but the roles can be reversed. So it could be someone else who is like doing this with you. So, you know, reverse the roles the way that you need to. But that's kind of what it seems like. It's just like you're bending your back backwards. You're doing like acrobatic shit, trying to make this person happy, and it's just not working. You're not being recognized for the work that you put into this relationship, which is another Eight of Pentacles thing, where it's like you're putting in all of this work, but you're not being recognized for it. You're not being compensated for it. You're not being acknowledged for it. You're not being rewarded for it. Excuse me. And so all of this is kind of being put to waste. All of this energy is being put to waste because you're making all of this wonderful things. You're trying to make things work out. You're trying to make things stable. And it's just like, yo, it's not clicking, man. And I think that some of you are just so insistent on staying in this relationship because, again, you maybe think that this person is the best for you, that they mean a lot to you, but it's just not really working out in your favor. Again, it could be someone else who is trying to please you and do all of these things for you. So reverse the roles the way you need to. And then we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands signifies communication. I feel like some of you are being a little bit needy. I don't know why I got that. But I feel like some of you are being a little bit needy in terms of communication or like needing a lot of reassurance. And I feel that you're aware that you're not getting the recognition that you need. And so I think that for some of you, it's making you a little bit insecure. And I normally don't read that card, but if that resonates with someone, then. But I feel like some of you might be being a little bit needy or just like double, triple, quadruple texting someone, hoping to get their attention, and it's almost like you're not really receiving the memo that this person just doesn't want to talk to you. So that could also be an issue. But the Page of Wands usually signifies like messages or communication, things like that. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of like blasting, not like blasting, but you are kind of gushing over this person on social media, and they're not returning the favor. It's literally just you gushing over this person, doing all of this work to recognize them and, like, you know, shower them with attention and like complimenting them all of the time and doing this and that, but it's just like it's not really working. Like, it's not working. And so we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, right? And this signifies kind of like a lack of structure, or kind of like an unstable structure, but this also signifies someone who's just being really possessive. So you could be really possessive over this person, or again, roles reversed, this person is possessive of you. But with the Four of Pentacles reversed, this is someone who's incredibly possessive and they don't want to let go of what they have. They're just very, they're trying to keep it really close to their chest. They don't want to let go of it. I feel like some of you are being incredibly stubborn over the situation, and you're just trying to make things work out. And I feel that a lot of you know that you're overworking yourself, but I think some of you are in the mindset that if you keep on working, it'll be worth it. But I promise you, it's probably not. Because it just seems like an unequal exchange. I feel that some of you are really trying to maintain the fantasy that you're in. You're trying to stay on cloud nine, but reality is really hitting you. And I feel that it's not working out for you, man. And I'm sorry to say that, but it's just like, I don't know. There are times where you just have to give up. Not even give up, but you just have to let things go at times and move on and do your own thing and find something better. There's a reason why things aren't working out. You know what I mean? Like, if you really have to bend your back backwards and like do all of these, you know, pretzel moves or whatever, it's not working out for you. And so, yeah, the Four of Pentacles reversed again. It can be that you're being really possessive of this person again. You could be trying to like, police them in some way, I feel like, or just really keeping tabs on them and like always wanting to know what they're doing, and kind of just always being really kind of controlling and really just a little bit lacking of boundaries. And if that's the case, then you need to check yourself. But yeah, the Four of Pentacles reversed again. It also is just like trying to be in control of the situation. You could be a little bit of a control freak, and also trying to maintain the structure or the foundation that you built. But like I said, it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like a stable structure, because I mean, the structure that you're standing on is this. It's superficiality. It's clouds. Clouds aren't stable. You go through clouds. You know what I mean? So that could just be an issue for you. And here we have the Nine of Cups and the Hanged Man. So what this is telling me is that you're making a lot of sacrifices. Hanged Man, you could be dealing with a Pisces, but I mean, you're making a lot of sacrifices. You're trying to do all of these things. I mean, you're hanging yourself upside down, trying to impress this person, trying to please this person, and it's not working out. And it's funny because right above this card is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So that's just further confirmation. And I feel like your one dream, your one wish is just to have a happy relationship, but it's just not working out. Your one dream is to have a Two of Cups upright, where you're with your soulmate or with your twin flame, or whoever you want to, like, however you want to refer them as. Your dream, I feel like, for a lot of you is just this Two of Cups. You want a soulmate. You want a deep connection. You want something really long-lasting and really fulfilling in all levels. And it's just not really working out for you. And I feel that a lot of you are clinging on to this dream. A lot of you are really clinging on and trying to make things work, and really, like, sacrificing a lot of things and trying to do all of this stuff to get your way, to maintain the foundation that you're standing upon. But like I said, it's a cloud. It's not solid. It's very unstable. And so you're kind of just like falling, like you're free falling at this point. If you're trying to stand on the ground, like you're just free falling at this point, and eventually you're going to hit the ground and it's going to hurt. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan of this. there are just times where you really have to let go, and there are times where it doesn't work out, and that's okay. You know, it's okay if it doesn't work out. Yeah, you could be like really codependent on this person, or again, this person could just be really codependent on you. But like I said, you're doing all of this work. You're not being acknowledged for it. It's just not an equal exchange, and there's just a lot of idealization here. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. So this is the lack of mental clarity, which makes sense because the Seven of Cups is telling me, like, you don't know which way is up. You know, you're really caught up in your ideas and your idealizations and, you know, the superficial and, like, all that is glittering, but you're not really realizing that all that glitter isn't gold. So yeah, Ace of Swords reverse is one that's telling me there's a lot of confusion surrounding the situation, and two, that's telling me that you're having a hard time asserting your independence. You're having a hard time cutting off this person. Ace of Swords reverse. You're having a hard time cutting off this person. You're having a hard time moving forward. You're having a hard time ending things, and then that's further confirmed by the Ten of Swords reversed. You don't want things to end for whatever reason, but I feel that you really do need to just cut things off because it's just not serving you anymore. And we have the Six of Swords, and then under that the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Capricorn. But yeah, no, like I just see an overall struggle of moving forward, of letting things kind of just die off. I feel like you're kind of really clinging on to like this, for example. Figuratively, you're kind of just you're clinging onto a carcass. You know, it's just why, you know, you're clinging onto the idea of this person or the fact that there was once a soul in this person. Not that the person doesn't have a soul, but like that there was once a soul within this body, and now that it's gone, you're still clinging onto the physical incarnation of it. And you're like, you know, come back, da-da-da-da. But it's like, yo, like, you have to move on. It's a circle of life. You can't just stay here with this carcass because it's not going to serve you. It's not going to do anything for you. You know, it's not going to come back to life. You know, so there are just certain things that you have to end. And that's that. So I know, like, it's a little bit, it's not that fun to go through, but it's very necessary advice, I think, that you need to hear. I feel that as a Virgo, you're very, like, you try to pay attention to all of these details, and you're kind of like, because you're so detail-oriented, you see things that other people probably don't, and I feel that you think that if you change really some minor details, or if, you know, if you just do certain things, then that'll change everything. But remember that not everyone has as big of a heart as you, and some people just aren't interested, and I feel that it's important for you not to get so caught up in the fantasy, and to always remain grounded. So that you don't end up in situations where you're just not emotionally fulfilled anymore. I also feel like Virgos are so kind of, because you're so detail oriented, you see, like, you look into certain details and like think they mean one thing, but they mean something completely different. Like, you just overanalyze everything, and I feel like that kind of just gets you into trouble. So let's see. What affirmation What affirmation does Virgo need to hear? Jesus. It's just too many. Okay. What affirmation does Virgo need to hear? What affirmation? Okay. All right. We got two. So we have connection and inspiration. So we have these two right here. Okay. So connection. I'm connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself and pay attention. Note to self. Work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. Inspiration. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. So what this is kind of telling me, really quick, what this is telling me is that, one, you need to get out and talk to different people, and I think seek the advice of other people, rather than thinking that you're right and that, you know, the way that you're approaching things is the right way, because I feel that that's not really helping you. Two, with the inspiration card, that's kind of saying, like, really, like, listen to your intuition. I don't know why, but that's telling me that you really need to listen to your intuition. If your intuition has been telling you to leave for a very long time, and if you've just been rationalizing everything, trying to stay for as long as you can, it's time to let that go. All right. So I hope that resonates with you, Virgo. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. I love to hear your feedback. Give the video a big thumbs up. Share with your friends, with your family, with your lover if you have one, your neighbor, and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you so desire to know when I upload videos. All right? And I think that's it. Virgo, take care of yourself. Drink water, eat food, get grounded, meditate, practice yoga, journal if you need to. Do all the things, okay? I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.